we are live. Hey guys, welcome to Fri-Yay Chit with me, Priya, and this is Aarti. She's with me, and this is the first time we both are recording it together. And with the social distancing, with lockdown and everything, I we were always wondering that when will that day come that we both are together and we're recording, and that's how we manifested. So hi, fi Aarti.
And this time we did it together. So we have been practicing high fives, and this is the first time that we have gotten the proper high five.
Yeah. So Aarti, what are we talking about?
So let's talk about asking Priya because it is the ask that has gotten both of us together. So yes, we will be talking about ask, and more so because I have recently learned the art of asking from this girl, of course. So yes, yeah, pretty much that's what we are going to talk about. So Priya, would you like to give a small introduction about asking?
Sure. So I would like you to explain a bit, but
Yes.
let me give that introduction. So this over the years of time, what I understood about ask is it is not always that you you ask something which you want to achieve in on a bigger platform, right? Having a great relationship, having a property, having land, having lots of money, having good job. Yes, these are bigger asks, and that's like a common ask which everyone asks for, right? If we have like if you ask like what are the things that you would like to have in your life, all of us would say good health, good relationship, good job, good status, car, blah blah blah. But yes, this ask is there. But after that, what are we doing to have that ask? You know, is it like sometimes I used to feel really bored of talking about the same thing. Anybody asks, okay, what do you want to manifest? And I always will say either a like lot of money or good job or relationship. But then it never used to manifest as so, you know, and it was so boring. And sometimes I used to feel like giving up. Okay, but then over the period of time, what I realized is you really need to tweak your ask a bit, and it can be from a very very small ask.
Absolutely, Priya. So I think when you just spoke about ask and you mentioned that you haven't manifested money or relationship, but I think you did. But also at the same time may not be the way you had desired for, but you did. So acknowledge that first. Yes.
Yes.
And secondly, say we all have heard the sentence that ask and you shall receive. But at the same time, how much were you willing to receive? And was the energy of ask, whatever you were asking, what was the energy behind it? So were you asking for a relationship or a job or money out of fear, out of scared, you were scared, or you were asking it for pure joy and pure fun? So that's a major difference of how that ask manifests. So like recently we were doing this we were practicing asking, and I was asking the same things like I wanted a new job, I want more money, but all these things were not something that I was willing to actualize. That was something that we were doing in exercise, but however later I realized that I actually asked, like we were continuously working, and what I at the end asked was a call from anyone which would make me happy. It was from a pure intention of pure joy, from the energy of pure joy, and it manifested. I received a call from two of my friends, and I was so glad about it.
And how within how many hours?
I think same day itself, like 1, 3, 4 hours, I believe, right? So that's what the power of asking through joy and happiness gives you, right? So you may ask for a job, it may not be actualized the same day, it may actualize within a week, a month, or maybe it will take months as well. But also it is very important to understand that during that duration, what is the energy, like are you throughout those time when it hasn't actualized it, are you happy about it or are you stressing about it? Oh, I haven't got a job, I haven't got it. It's the energy of desperation. The energy of desperation will not lead you to the desired actualization or the desired outcome. It is something that will, so it's energy of desperation is a push energy. Like similarly, so if a common example, like if I really like someone and I'm like really desperate to get that person in my life, that person will run away, because again desperation is the energy of pushing away. Similarly, in the time of ask, you have to ensure that your energy is on a happiness, it's a lighter energy for you to manifest.
Yes, right. So, again, a very simple example is like, what are we doing here, right? So, guys, especially for me, facing a video, recording something, or talking about anything, it was an ask for me from, I think, 3 years, 2 to 3 years, okay? And imagine, I was imagine like me every day asking about the same thing. I would like to record a video. I would like to. How boring is that? Every day I'm asking same thing, and of course it is not happening, right? So, of course, after a few days, you tend to, make a point that okay, this will never happen. So let me, not even do this. So what I realized over the period of time is fine, I already asked universe to I would like to have a video. Now what else I can do to have that? Okay, so literally true to like becoming true to yourself. Imagine I asked like 3 years back and immediately the universe gave me a chance. Somebody calls me and say, listen, you have to come for a recording. Am I ready for it? you know I would not have ready for it. Like, what would I speak? I don't even know how to speak. I do not even know how to address people. I don't even know what to wear, how to use a proper makeup, how to what should be my body language, etc, etc, etc. So you really have to be true to yourself that yes, this is my dream, but are you ready for it? What if suddenly universe gives you tomorrow? What would you do? And that is what universe actually I mean, this is the reason why universe does not give you immediately. That's also one reason, because universe literally goes by your energy. You are not ready for it, that's why universe is not giving. That's a very straightforward answer. Okay, over this period of time, like 2 3 years, I literally work on facing the camera. I used to be very uncomfortable taking poses also, right? If somebody would say, oh, change this pose, I have to get very irritated. I used to say that, okay, leave it, I think that's it, that's enough. I'm getting very comfortable with the camera, what kind of dresses I should wear. And especially, like, at least in my society, they always say ki, okay, you don't go maintain a low profile, don't have such kind of videos and all, it doesn't show a good character. So I really had to bypass all these judgment and be very comfortable, even if my video comes out bad. I have to practice, I have to come out in public, make, and I have to be very ready to make a bad video as well, because that's when I know how the crowd is. So these kind of things are very necessary for you, even to go for a, like, even to believe that are you really asking the right thing.
So I think, Priya, to summarize what you have just mentioned, so while Priya was explaining about how she learned to do videos over a period of 2 to 3 years, so whatever her ask was, she backed it up with actions, right? So actions in terms of smaller steps every now and then helped her to actualize, help her to create a video and be publicly visible and seen, right? That's one thing. Also, second thing is when we say ask and you shall receive, the receiving part of it, when she has to be open, and not only she, all of us have to be open that to receive. And that receiving can be good, it can be bad, it can be ugly as well. Like, what if Priya was ready, so as per her, she has put in actions towards video recording, but what if the desired outcome was not achieved? she actually manifested. So that was her ask. But then, just because it isn't her desired outcome, she shouldn't believe that, her ask has not manifested. What she did was she was open, even if someone was criticizing her. She was open to receive that, and that's how, it's a complete package. And throughout this phase also, it is very important that your energy, at the moment you judge, like whatever happens, like, I am like, yes, this is my first video or second video. What if other people will judge me? Those fears, those judgments, those also play a very important role in dropping your energy. Being open and being comfortable with everything helps you to achieve your desired result. So practice, I think we both have practiced by asking and actualizing little smaller asks, which gives us joy. Once we are comfortable with that, we ask for bigger things. And also, see, when we ask for a job or when we ask for money. So let's say if you're asking for money, and if random people come and give you 10,000 rupees or 1 lakh of rupee, will you be comfortable to receive it? Or your first reaction is like, okay, by mistake that person has given the transfer that amount to you, I should return it back. So where did your receiving go? And receiving is not only that, the income that you get, it can be in any other form. So that we have already been, talking about, like receiving money from everything. So, it's just not about one fixed thing that you have been asking. If you're asking for a job, either go very specific. I am looking for a job in so and so industry, in so and so profile. Because job can be anything. A plumbing is also a job. A cleaning is also a job. So if you're asking for a job, and its job is such a wide term, if you get something job, that's also a job. So universe doesn't know what you're actually you're asking for. So you have to be specific as well.
Yes, and you also have to, if like all I'm saying is, don't just drop off. Your ask is there. Sometimes it's also, you change the ask. Like, okay, I know I've already put that a demand to the universe that I would like to have a job, but can I just ask that I would like to just chill out today?
That's a very difficult thing to ask, Priya.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right, because we think that, oh my god, now that I finally today I want to ask, what if I don't ask, and universe understood that, oh, that ask is not something which I'm looking for, and I'll ask the same thing again, the desperation energy, right? And that's a fear also. You are scared that universe will think that, okay, today she is not asking, so let me not give it to her.
And that fear is such a beautiful term that you used here, because imagine that you're asking for a job but you're not willing to receive, and just because you have some fear of what will happen in your new job, especially in these current scenarios, right? You, even if universe was willing to give you, but then there was fear. So the actualization that has happened would also have some fear attached to it.
Yeah.
And you will never be happy.
And this example, right, Aarti, so we both are doing this video. It was our ask. Virus is also there now. Lockdown is also there. Social distancing is also there. But still, if our fear get in between this manifestation, we would not be here talking to you guys. Same, it would be like how we used to conduct in other videos. You know, so these kind of actions, these kind of uh, smaller ask to achieve that, these kind of tweaks are always required just to make yourself little fine, not out of desperation and jealous, like to make the entire journey fun and happy.
So asking is always fun when you're operating out of joy and happiness. It's always fun. So why don't you guys try something over this weekend and ask for simple stuff? It can be receiving 100 rupees. It can be receiving chocolates or a call or meeting with your friends. It can be any simple thing. Just ask and experience the pure sheer joy of receiving it. right? So because once you receive those, that's when you will understand the energy of asking and the happiness of receiving it. It's very important that you receive both, you understand both.
So the task for you guys is, after this video, go back, just park all the bigger asks because you have already asked enough and it's already out there. It has to manifest. Start, like, list down 10 small asks. Okay, having an ice cream today. Getting, like she said, 100 rupees from someone, or getting a gift, or meeting an old friend. Make those 10 list and ask universe to have it. And it will be so light because you are ready to not have that ask manifest in your reality. It's okay if you don't get an ice cream, but it's good if you get an ice cream also. When you ask from that space, and that's the space you should ask for a bigger ones also. For to understand that space, start asking the small one, and you will understand that what is called really in a joyful space and really asking something which is awesome.
Asking, and also I think it's very important piece that whenever you have asked, do not expect. That's other major thing. So if you're asking, okay, now I've asked for 100 rupees, let's say, okay, when I will get that, who will get that? So once you start asking the questions, how will you receive it? That's when you delay the receiving also, because you're attaching your expectations, right? Similarly happens when you ask for a bigger things as well, because you are focused on how. Universe doesn't see how, universe just gives you, and it works on your energy. So it's very important for you to understand how powerful you are and how the energy works. And as you understand and as the energy work unfolds, it's so beautiful and so mesmerizing that every single day so far, we learn so much about energy.
Yes, exactly. So thank you guys for listening to us. We really had fun. Like, I wish we could all like do such kind of video, and I'm sure we would. You know.
That's our ask.
Yes, that's our ask. Probably we will, Aarti, because see, the reason we met was we wanted to swap our bars. Okay, so bars, it's a healing modality. We can explain it in some other video. So we met together to get our bars drawn, and then we decided let's do the video for you guys. And this is, we somewhere committed that we should continue doing this every week once, so that we also get in touch with the energy, work on ourselves and everything. So probably next few times we would be shooting this video together.
Yes, and if you guys notice, we were so happy that we were both dressed in white as well.
Yes.
Just for fun.
So thank you guys. Wish you a very, very great weekend. Don't forget to make that list and ask. Action requires action, any manifestation. Do that and let us know. We would love to read your comments.
Thank you so much. And in case you need any help, you can reach out to Priya or me. We are available. Also, our handles are available on of Facebook and YouTube and Instagram are available on our YouTube channel. So please refer, and you can ping us also if you have our numbers. We would be happy to help you as always. Um, and on that note, take care. Please, please, please do ask, and please have fun playing with energies.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye.